Welcome to Summarize Science. Have you ever asked an AI a question and it just didn't get what you meant? Now, imagine trying to ask an AI to analyze complex data for you, like sales reports or scientific results. A new research paper tackles this exact problem, but with a surprising twist on how we should think about our messy, ambiguous questions. The researchers argue that when we ask a vague question, it's not always a mistake. Instead, they call it cooperative interaction. We're expecting the AI to be a smart partner and fill in the blanks. For example, if you ask, "What was the average summer temperature in Copenhagen?" the AI has to make some choices. It needs to figure out what summer means, say June to August, and what kind of average you want. This is a cooperative query because the AI has enough information to make a reasonable interpretation. But an uncooperative query, like, "What's the average temperature?" is just too vague to be useful. The key idea is that leaving things out is a feature of how we talk, not a bug in our questions. This new perspective has huge implications for how we test these data analysis AIs. To see if an AI can do math correctly, you need a perfectly clear, unambiguous question. But to see if an AI can think like a human, you need to give it a slightly ambiguous, cooperative question and see what it does. The researchers found a major problem in the tests we currently use for AIs. Many tests include what they call data-privileged queries. This is like asking a question using a secret code word from the dataset, like a specific column name that a normal person would never know. And the authors have the data to prove it. This first chart shows that many popular AI benchmarks are filled with these unrealistic, cheater questions. This second chart is even more telling. It shows that very few questions in these tests are truly unambiguous. This means we're trying to test an AI's math skills and its interpretation skills at the same time, which gives us messy, unreliable results. So, let's recap the big takeaways from this research. First, ambiguity in our questions isn't a deficiency. It's a sign of cooperation, where we expect the AI to meet us halfway. Second, the way we currently evaluate data analysis AIs is flawed, mixing different kinds of questions and using unrealistic shortcuts. What does this mean for the future? It means we need to build smarter AIs that don't just fail on a vague query, but instead make intelligent choices or ask for clarification. And we need to design better, more realistic tests to truly understand what these systems are capable of. Ultimately, this work pushes us toward creating AI that acts less like a rigid calculator and more like a helpful, cooperative data analyst. It's a fundamental shift from fixing ambiguity to embracing it as part of a conversation. Thanks for joining us on Summarize Science.